have like some,
Yeah.
like just some like stat, well, not really, well, some stats, like schedule stuff.
Awesome.
If you just want to say something.
Okay.
We go live at 9:15. They don't hit the ice until 9:20. We have 5 minutes.
I had my wisdom teeth pulled out yesterday.
Oh man.
How much of an intro would you like? How much of an intro would you like?
For how long is it gonna take me?
What?
How long is it gonna take me to say it?
Yeah, what do you want for time?
Oh, we'll just start it at 5.
Well, I will start the
Trip. Yeah.
9:19 if you want the full 5.
Oh, that's perfect. This game and the stream broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL. Any broadcast of this game is intended exclusively for the benefit of the North Catholic Sports Network audience. Any use, rebroadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the WPIL is prohibited.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
And we are broadcasting to you live from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township for this Class Single A matchup between the Avonworth Antelopes and your North Catholic Trojans. My name is Alex Brown alongside Callie Martis and Owen Hoffman with Alex Jackson at ice level. The 6-2 Antelopes come into this game winners of 3 of their last 4, but were sent reeling after a blowout 10-1 loss to Moon last Monday, in which they were outshot 31-14. They had previously beaten Moon 4-3 earlier in the year, as well as had a big 5-4 win against your current division leader, North Hills. With a win tonight against North Catholic, Avonworth would be the new division leader. And then your 5-1-1 Trojans enter this one not far from the top of the division themselves, after winning their last 3, including a big 2-0 win over West Allegheny 2 weeks ago. So, Callie, what should North's plan and path to a win be tonight to send them into the Thanksgiving break the right way?
Well, Alex, I think North Catholic, they need to keep it simple up and down the ice. Make those simple, short passes and plays will definitely help them. And also, they need to have support both offensively and defensively. And when you are playing a good puck support game, those simple plays will come very easily. So I think that is definitely going to be a big thing for North Catholic this game. Overall, just to play as a unit.
Absolutely. And we've seen that's what North Catholic has done in the victories they've had that we've been able to watch. Playing as a team, keeping it simple. North Catholic comes into this one, Callie, with the hot goaltender. Dylan Bork, with a minimum of 4 games played, has had the best goals against average in all of single A and the second best save percentage. So when you have the best goaltender going for you, what does that give the offense and the rest of the team the confidence to be able to do up the ice?
I mean, that definitely makes your whole team feel good, especially your defense, knowing that your last line of defense, which is your goaltender, is doing good. He'll help you out most of the time if you turn over the puck, make a mistake, and it helps the offense too. Doesn't give them, what's the word I'm looking for? They're trying to
counter.
Help. Yes. Exactly, and Dylan Bork there with that .944 save percentage. That is amazing, and he's faced a lot of shots over the past few games, and he has stopped a lot of them.
And Avonworth coming to this one, Callie, off a 10-1 loss to Moon. They're upset, they're embarrassed probably, and they're ready to go in this one. What should they be looking to do to start off this game?
Well, if I were Avonworth, I'd completely forget what happened in the past game, as they did lose by a lot. And coming to this one, it's a fresh start. I would be looking for them to give North Catholic a little bit of run for their money here in this game, especially after the tough loss. They want to get back into it and win this one.
Absolutely, and Avonworth only having 14 shots at their last matchup. They're looking to get some shots on goal early, especially against the hot goaltender Dylan Bork. And for more on some of the stats, before we get started with this game, let's go down to our excellent sideline reporter, and that is Alex Jackson.
Thank you, Alex and Callie. Well, coming into this game, North Catholic is coming off a 2-0 win against West Allegheny, and they're on a bit of a 2-week hiatus, haven't played a game since then. Avonworth coming off a huge 1-10 loss against Moon in a game that was pretty much over from the start. Looking over to North Catholic, they lost to Moon as well, but in less embarrassing fashion, 2-5. And you can play the numbers game. North Catholic 2-3 loss against North Hills. Avonworth beat North Hills 5-4. But you can do that all night, but none of that really matters once you get out on the ice. It's about matchups. It's about the individual team, and the players. And moving over to that, some players to watch for tonight for North Catholic. Dylan Bork, the goalie, with a .944 save percentage, which leads varsity Class A. Over to Avonworth, Connor Ralston, number 27, 15 points on 8 goals and 7 assists. This is a rivalry matchup for both schools, so we're going to be treated to some great hockey tonight. I'll send it back up to you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Such a great job he does with the analysis before, during, and after games, and we appreciate his insight there. As each time these two teams face each other this year, it's going to be a great matchup, and it's an important one at that, especially in the terms of the division. Right now, North Hills, as I mentioned, leads the division with 13 points at a 6-0-1 record. Quaker Valley is number 2 behind them. They played 8 games. North Hills has played only 7 still, and they beat North Catholic earlier in this year in a shootout, and they play each other again this upcoming Monday at North Hills. Quaker Valley, number 2 in the Varsity A Gold Division. They played 8 games. They're 6-1-1. And North Catholic has beaten them this year already. And then Avonworth and then North Catholic. So North Catholic, if they win tonight, they are still not the division leaders. Unless they win by like 11 goals to counter the tie differential. The first one of which is goal differential. So they're not quite there yet. It won't happen tonight, most likely.
Yeah, most likely.
But they've had a great last 3 games.
They've
won
been
the last
on a
3
roll.
games.
They have been on a roll. And hopefully that carries into this game.
Absolutely. And there's a couple injuries tonight for North Catholic. I should say scratches. Gabriel Grindstaff is still out with an ankle. Connor Reset still out for the foreseeable future as well with his meniscus tear. And Brock Varley's out tonight as a healthy scratch. And Colin Ganera is sick with the flu today. And they're definitely going to miss his presence on the defensive end. And we wish him the best and a speedy recovery, especially on this holiday week. So there are a couple call-ups tonight. Carson Paglia playing tonight. Miles Robinson, you got John Pontello. Donato Iacursi is back in the backup goaltending chair for North Catholic, backing up Dylan Bork. And then you have Jack Anderson as well playing. And those are your call-ups for North Catholic tonight. North Catholic starting with the line of their captain. Number 8, right in front of us here, Rosario Alessandro. He's centered by Chase Cotterero. And on the far side, making his return to the lineup tonight, Beckett Dunn. After he's missed the last couple with a concussion. And that one's iced quickly by Avonworth. North Catholic will get a draw on the offensive end.
I think that's definitely a big gain for North Catholic having Beckett Dunn back.
Oh, absolutely.
Before he was injured, I think in that game he had a goal or 2.
He did.
He did.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
He's just starting to find his swing. Then he gets knocked out for a couple games. Now he's back tonight looking to get back to it. And he looks good in practices the past week or so as well. Rosario Alessandro takes it down the ice, dumps it into the offensive end. Play behind by Leffler. Leffler turns it over. Alessandro over to Cotterero. Cotterero behind the net. He's tied up. Austin Gotti plays it. Head turnover. It's Cotterero and a whistle blows. It's a penalty already. And it looks like it's on Chase Cotterero.
Definitely not how North wanted to start the game, as Colorado is headed to the box for high sticking. But North, they've been pretty solid on the PK.
They have. Excellent season on the PK. Really haven't given up many goals at all on the penalty kill this year, as they're right at the top of the varsity A goal division in penalty kill percentage. Ryan Berry now in front, turned away by Danny Mack. Goaltender for the Avonworth Antelopes. He is their only goaltender, so he's getting all the minutes this year. And he had a rough last game, but he's going to be coming out tonight looking for some revenge. Avonworth is going to have to play it out. Seyfarth leaves it for Gaddy. Gaddy's shot stop made by Dylan Bork.
Good save there by Bork. His North Catholic with the turnover right in that slot area allowed Avonworth to get that shot off.
Joey Moore lost the faceoff. That's Beckett Dunn out to get a stick on that puck. It's kept in though by Avonworth until it's hit out by Connor Berry. Leffler tried to pass it to his teammates. That was Connor Ralston. It was intercepted by Beckett Dunn, who dumped it in. Now Avonworth has to take it out with less than a minute to go in the penalty. Ralston across, shot save made by Dylan Bork on Joey Moore. And Joey Moore is Avonworth's leader in goals this year. He has 12 goals this year, only 1 assist, 13 points. The only person to have more points than him is number 27, Connor Ralston. So look for those two numbers tonight, 69 and 27 save made there by Bork. And Bork didn't like the extra
He's giving him a little
there
extra shove.
as he chased him out a bit. Jake Seyfarth, number 52, got right up in the grill of Dylan Bork off that save. And with the ensuing faceoff, Rosario Alessandro was able to get it out. Gaddy hit down by Alessandro, now taken up by Beckett Dunn. He's in, stopped by Danny Mack on a short-handed breakaway opportunity. And that pass, that's a bad one. Icing on Connor Ralston with 20 seconds left in the penalty to Connor Arrow.
What a play by Alessandro to steal that puck at center. He pushes it up to Dunn, and he has a great chance on net. But goaltender Mack comes up with a big save.
Faceoff won by Avonworth. Taken out here, Ralston. And now they are able to enter. Look to be almost off sides there. And it's hit down the ice by North Catholic. Less than 5 seconds to go in the penalty. Ryan Berry in hot pursuit. Down to the far end of the ice. Penalties over to Colorado. Even strength. Taken out by Cooper Powell. Back to his defenseman on the play, who dumps it in. Going to get it. Ryder Graff hits it around the boards looking for DiGantano. Goes underneath his skate and kept in the zone for the moment by Avonworth. Emilio Lara-Quinte behind the net, battling for it. Powell was there for Avonworth. Now Ryan Berry gets it out. Chips it down the wall to DiGantano. DiGantano has it taken away from him nicely by Braden Penrose. But it goes to North Catholic. Sam DiGantano curls right in front of us. Now in his own slot, passes it up the ice, off the stick of Quinn Tyler, who enters with it. Quinn Tyler chipped it around. It goes to Avonworth. That's passed across the ice, where it's brought in by the Lopes. Pass across didn't work. Now Hennigan has it at the top. Looked to be a shot on goal. That was blocked away by Miles Robinson. Now Pontello behind the net. He tried to knock that one away. It's still back there. That's Joey Moore with it. Up to the point. Smallwood. And a battle there with Tyler. It still stays in. The bouncing puck went right to Anderson, who kept it in. Now up to the point. No one there for that pass as it was right in between the two Avonworth defensemen. Smallwood gets it up to Odell. Odell enters, but the puck is hit off his stick by Conorero and dumped the rest of the way down the ice by Quinn Risher. Smallwood up to the far side boards, played it to center, turn over to Connor Berry, who dumps it in. Now Avery Leffler throws it cross ice, down the ice, icing.
North Catholic there got caught in their zone a little bit as they were chasing the puck around. Avonworth moving it almost like they're on the power play there. North Catholic will look to bounce back after that.
Easily the best student section North Catholic has had so far for any game so far this year. And also helps that tomorrow's a day off.
Yep.
And these are late games. We're not kidding anybody. These are late games. This is taken on the ice here by Avonworth. Ralston knocked off the puck by Connor Berry. Chase Conorero back there. Looked to be almost knocked in front there for a moment by Avonworth. That was Gaddy. And now taken down the ice by North Catholic. Conorero. Back into front. Ends up getting Alessandro. Shot save made. That puck did not find a stick till it found Alessandro, and that wraparound attempt stopped by Mac on Conorero's try, and that's a big hit into the boards by Seifert on Romanov. He's okay. Avonworth will play it back behind their own net. And around the boards, Seifert gets it out to center, but hit back in by North Catholic. Hit up the boards, looking for Powell. He's able to chip it up. Odd man break for the Lopes. Across, looking for Gaddy off the stick of Lair Quinte and goes wide. Powell for Gaddy. Cross ice. Leonis got his stick on that one. And that one's hit from the point towards goaltender Bork, who gobbles that one up for the faceoff. That was Leffler on the shot.
Man, on that last shift, Alessandro and Colorado with great chances.
Absolutely. And let's send it down to Alex Jackson.
Thank you. Well, we can already see this game becoming a little scrappy. I mean, we've seen some pushing and shoving around the goal. Both sides being pretty aggressive and a little violent on defense. North Catholic missing a few opportunities to score on offense early on, but so far they've been moving the puck better than some of their last games in attacking, which is something, I mean, like most teams, but specifically they've been emphasizing that. And the feeling down by the bench, feeling really energized, it's a rivalry game, so this game is only going to go up and get picked up from here, so I'll send it back up to you guys. Thank you.
And thank you, Alex, for that. The intensity is only going to get bigger and bigger from here, as he said, Callie. And we're with you the entire way in this one. Lair Quinte behind his own net. Tried to get it out. It was turned over. Kept in by Avonworth. A nice hit there by Lair Quinte. Gets the puck to Ryder Graff. Graff skates around the circle. Passes across off the stick of Powell of the Antelopes. But Lair Quinte got it. Lair Quinte's shot blocked to the side. Barry now behind the goal line. In front of Verdigitano, chips it wide. Pontello cut way down on that one to keep the puck low. Now gets back up to him from Digitano. Now Pontello cross. Shot by Anderson goes wide. Hit back up to Pontello by Avonworth. Ryan Berry behind the goal line. Back out on front. No one was there for North Catholic. And it gets out. Anderson across to Pontello. Pontello up to Digitano. Skates into the zone with speed. Has taken away from him, but Anderson keeps it in. Great play by Anderson. Now shot off the side of the net from Robinson. Now Quinn Tyler, strong in the puck, still maintains it. Quinn Tyler, great play up to the point where Pontello has it, a shot. That one goes wide. Odell pressuring Anderson. It's still kept deep. Anderson, nice chip up, and now it gets out. Anderson over to play down the far boards. Nice chip up to Risher. Great shift by Anderson and Montello, who go off. Risher, pass intercepted by Avonworth. Taken out to center, which chipped back into the Avonworth end by Risher. Now played at center ice, turnover, Connor Berry. Over to Tyler. Quinn Tyler has it on his stick, top of the circle, a shot. Save made by Mack, and Tyler hit hard into the boards. But he is okay. Hit hard by the captain, Penrose.
North Catholic had a lot of good stick-on puck plays, especially Anderson. He had all those chips and stick checks, which helped North enter the zone with ease.
Penrose behind the net, pressured by Ryan Berry. This one gets over to Gaddy. Gaddy hits it far ice, glove down to himself, very nicely by Ralston. Ralston enters, shot on goal, stopped by Bork. Romanov gets it. Romanov off the boards, follows it up. It's gotten to first though by Ralston. Ralston down over to Penrose, who dumps it deep. Gaddy now, pressured by Romanov nicely. Great defense by Romanov. Back there too is Paglia. And that one's wrapped around the boards by Romanov, and it gets out now off the stick of Connor Berry, who says no to Seifert.
Wow, what a big hit by Berry, my goodness.
Save made there by Bork. On the shot by Gaddy. It's getting physical.
It is. First we saw there Dylan Bork shoving the players out of his net. Now that big hit by Berry.
You're right.
This is going to be a physical match.
Leo Kulenius comes in here. Ryder Graff, his D partner. Alessandro, Cotterero, and Dunn is the line for North Catholic. That one shot is blocked and it goes over the net. Avonworth still has possession. Right now, Joey Moore down there. And a battle for it along the near side boards. Taken out here by Alessandro, who wins the battle, gets it out to center, gets it over to Cotterero, who enters the the Avonworth zone with it, pardon me. Leffler hits it around, evades his man on the far boards, it goes right to Kulionis. Now Cotterero skates in with it. Cotterero right to the goal, save made by Mack, who holds.
Caldero's been buzzing this game. He's had a couple good chances in on net as he's been really charging up center ice, beating all the Avonworth players and getting those good shot opportunities.
Absolutely. Great start from Cotterero, who has the puck on his stick now. Gets in front, save made by Mack. Almost runs right to Alessandro, but it just evaded his stick. Back to the North Catholic end, where North Catholic regroups. Pass there by Graff, comes back to him. Beckett done across, knocked down here though by Powell, Cooper Powell. Hits it towards goaltender Bork, who slides that one away. Now Dunn. Enters the Avonworth zone with it. Dunn now behind the goal line on the forecheck. Nice forecheck there. Over to Cotterero, a shot. Deflected off a stick and high. Graff down low for Dunn. Dunn to Cotterero. Cotterero's shot. That one's high again. Out at center, Graff to Kulionis. Over to Alessandro, who skates in with it. Alessandro gets great body positioning in front. Score! Chase Cotterero! 1-0 North Catholic.
There it is for Calderaro. He's been knocking on the door all night, and he finally gets one after that great pass from Alessandro.
What a great shift by the line of Dunn, Cotterero, and Alessandro. And as you said, Rowe entered with such great speed. Got around the edge, got great body positioning to set up that pass. And you called it though with Calderero. You said, "What? He's having a great start, and now he's really having a great start."
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Barry enters with it now. Looking in front, that's hit away. Out of the zone, there will be no ice. Pontello hits it around the boards. It's going to be kept in here, though, by Avonworth. Nice hit by Anderson. Along the boards. And knocked Odasinov off the puck. Dadzinov, I should say, off the puck. Larry Quinte enters with it now. Goes wide of the net. Barry to Larry Quinte. Falls off his stick a little bit before he wanted it to. And it goes down the ice. And that will be icing. And let's send it down to Alex Jackson.
Well, North has not been strong with the puck in offensive zones recently, but they were able to get it in the hands of their playmakers and have Colorado put one in. And this is a big game to be up 1-0 in, and obviously that could change quickly. But I've definitely, being around the bench and then on ice level, North, they have been getting hyped from their goal, obviously, from big hits in the neutral zone, making plays. So, yeah, the players and coaches and everyone just seems to really be getting into this one. Thank you.
Quinte finally gets his first of the year as he came out from behind the net and put a top cheese on goaltender Danny Mack. What a shot, and finally Larry Quinte is off the schneid.
Yeah, great goal by Lara Quinte, and I think that's definitely going to be a big, as Alex was just telling us about the bench being hyped. I'm sure they are excited for Lara Quinte, as he is one of the leaders of this team, and he gets his first, so definitely big thing for North Catholic.
Larry Quinte, one of the North Catholic assistant captains. That is his first goal of the year, and he has 9 assists, and he's second on the team in points behind Ryan Barry. 9 assists coming into this game. Coaches like to call him a playmaker. And Chase Calderero got the first goal. That was his 6th of the season, 7th point of the year, and he leads North Catholic in goals so far this year. And that was Alessandro's 2nd assist and 6th point of the year. And just like that, Callie, North Catholic up 2-0. They have one by Avonworth, the shot blocked by Corrigan. The shot was going wide, but a nice way to get in front of it there by Corrigan. Tyler down the ice. Now down below the goal line. He's knocked down. Goes right to Avonworth, who skates out with it. Off the forced turnover. Nice play there by Robinson. Risher gets it in. And out comes just out. Whistle blows. As they're going to bring the faceoff into the offensive end. And for some of these guys, Callie, some of them being just one of their first handful of games here at the varsity level, like Anderson, Pontello, Paglia, it can't be easy to just be pushed into some of these situations, especially in your first year. But to get out to a lead, that has to help, though, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially you're coming into the game nervous about making mistakes, being down. But now that North Catholic has themselves a pretty comfortable lead here in the first, definitely takes the nerves off of the called-up players for sure. And they've been doing a great job so far.
Smallwood at the blue line. Gets over to Moore. Moore shot. Save made by Borky. That was through traffic too, and he made a great save. Romanov up to Digantano. Digantano across. Just evades the stick of Devin Bell and down the ice. Just occurred to me, we haven't updated you on the time yet so far in this game here through the first period. We have 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first. Sam Digantano. Shot deflected just high. Kept in by Connor Berry. Coderero. And a battle for behind that. Gaddy was ended up being able to get it out. Chipped down the ice here by Powell. Romanov will be the first back to get it. Romanov pressure by Powell. Still has the puck, gives it over to his D partner Connor Berry. Up the wall. Coderero gets it out. Gaddy dumps it right back in. Connor Berry goes to chase it. Berry wraps it over to Dunn. Got out. Avonworth played it, but they couldn't play it any further because they would have been offside. Dunn off his stick. Turnover. Penrose down the ice with some speed. A shot save made by Dylan Bork, who holds on for the faceoff. He's made his first 10 saves.
Here, Dylan Bork, solid through the first, as he's been solid every game. Seems like it just keeps carrying it over. It's amazing, isn't it?
It really is. Absolutely amazing. And if you go back to the Chartiers Valley game, which happened that was on Halloween. And so they haven't played many games as of recently, but that was only 2 games ago. It was the Chartiers Valley one back on Halloween. And North Catholic won that one 5-1. And the only one that Chartiers Valley scored wasn't really a goal, as it was sitting on the front pad of Dylan Bork. And the ref called it in for some inexplicable reason. And other than that, he would have had 2 shutouts in a row as he shut out West Allegheny last week. Alessandra now in. Had the pass go off of Seifarth. Seifarth, and goes right back to him. He still has possession of it. Seifarth. Alessandro's shot just wide. And that gets out. Alessandro now. At the blue line, circles back with it. Oh, and he's toppled over. Kulenius dumps it in. Penrose has a turnover. Done. Nice stick there by Penrose to take it off of Dunn. But North Catholic was able to dump it right back in. Now they get a time to go off and change. Ralston now enters the zone with it. Ralston over to Gaddy. Gaddy chips ahead for himself. Gaddy, a shot deflected high. Stays in play. At the blue line, it does get out. North Catholic takes it out, but it's hit right back in by Avonworth. Connor Berry now in his own end, takes it out to about center. Blasted towards the goal, just wide as time expires in the first period. With the score, North Catholic 2, Avonworth nothing. And Callie, great start for North Catholic.
Oh yeah, and I think that big story of the game so far has been that Dunn, Calderaro, and Alessandro line, as they have been really working in the offensive zone. We already have Calderaro with the goal, and Alessandro and Dunn been moving the puck really well, and they've contributed a lot of the offense. And the other thing I noticed too, a lot of physicality in the first period.
Oh, absolutely.
For both teams.
It certainly has been. And you're dead on with talking about that Dunn, Calderaro, and Alessandro line, as that's a line that hasn't been able to get together for a little bit. And obviously with injuries, ups and downs, who's available, who's not, the line's changed so much on every given week. But they have the sophomore line back intact this week, which is the Digantano, Lair, Quinte, and Berry line, who were together last year when they were sophomores, now all juniors, of course. And that's the line that'll start off here in the second period. But just to get that continuity in lines, that has to be crucial for the team, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's big, definitely a big part of the game, and it definitely will affect this game based on the way both teams are playing.
And just to have that chemistry between line mates, I mean, that's imperative to every successful team.
Yeah, chemistry definitely builds that good offense and defense. And as I talked about early in the broadcast, that playing as a unit,
yes,
chemistry is so important, especially when you're trying to play as a unit. You know where everyone is on the ice. You know how they take their shots, what passes they can and cannot catch. It all comes together, and North Catholic is really starting to come together as far as that goes.
That one is dumped in by number 78, Austin Dazovsky. Still chasing after that one. Romanov hits it around, looking for Berry on the far side. It's kept in, though, by Avonworth. Now, Connor Berry whips it back around to the other side where Romanov starts, looks back behind the net, has some room, passes it up to Ryan Berry, who chips it into the Avonworth end. Ryan Berry looking across, shot just wide from Lair Quinte. Berry gets it back. Circles high slot, still has the puck on the stick in front, just off the stick of Digantano and wide. Two great centering tries there by Ryan Berry, just off the sticks of Lair Quinte and Digantano. Connor Berry now knocks down a man. That was Powell, still in a battle for it. Primrose is there. Connor Berry wins that one with help from his brother Ryan. Now Digantano behind the Avonworth net. Has the puck on his stick, reverses course. In front, looking for Berry at his feet. He then wasn't able to collect it. And it goes back the other way. Penrose, a shot wide, but it doesn't matter because they're offsides. And let's send it down to Alex Jackson.
Well, now moving into this second period, North is, of course, looking to extend their lead here. They strung together two great goals towards the end of the first there. One kind of interrupting me towards the end there. But as you guys were talking about right at the end, that line consisting of Calderero and Alessandro has been deadly for North. And, I mean, when they're on the ice, that's when North does a lot of their attacking and gets a lot of their scoring. Looking at goaltending, Bork is still holding up down low, so this game could still change tides right here, but I'll send it back up to you guys.
And this game, as you said, Callie, can change ways at any point. Two very volatile offenses going to battle.
As simple as one turnover.
Absolutely. And that is brought in front by Calderero. He's slashed on the way to the net. North Catholic going to the power play.
And North Catholic, as we talked about, I believe, last game against West Allegheny, power play has
Crucial.
been very good for North.
North Catholic on the power play this year, over 33%. And that's right at the top as well. Their special teams are right at the top of Class Single A. Two guys with North Catholic have two power play goals for them in the year. Those guys are Rosario Alessandro and Chase Calderero. Both are out there right now. And that one is cleared down the ice. Looked like it went off the skate of the official. And down, Emil Laraquinte. He's pressured. Alessandro comes back to help him out and skates it up the ice. Alessandro to center. Skates into the Avonworth end. Alessandro still has it. Still has it in the slot. Pass down off the stick, gets it right back. Now it's taken away from him and cleared just past the blue line. Taken in by Ryan Berry. Ryan Berry knocks down Dylan Teddy's. But it does go the rest of the way down North Catholic's end with just under a minute to go here in the penalty. Lair Quinte skates up the ice with it. Lair Quinte now behind the goal line. Digantano now, a shot, save made by Mack. Digantano gets it back. Nice move. Alessandro goes off for a change. Digantano still has the puck on his stick. We're under 30 seconds to go here on the power play. That's taken off his stick by Penrose, who gets it out. Now Seifarth and Romanov in a race. Romanov wins it. Seifarth tripped up on his own blades. Now Beckett Dunn enters. Beckett Dunn with some speed. Gets around a man. Shot. Save made by Mack. Hit along the boards. Kept in by Dunn. Dunn a shot. Deflected wide. Penalty over. to Leffler, who's back out there. 5-on-5. Risher. And a scramble for it, taken away by Leffler. That's it out to center. Turned right over to Corrigan, who turns it over to Tennis. Tennis now in. Trying to get around a man, he couldn't. Risher over to Robinson. Gets it over to Quinn Tyler, enters with it. Tyler, a shot in front. Looking for Robinson, didn't quite work. Seifarth at center. Runs into his own man.
Man, and he hit his teammate hard.
Almost piled on top to him
He
like
did.
hamburger style. That's a big man, Seifarth. When he gets going, he's tough to stop. No ice. Ryder Graff goes back to get it. Graff makes a nice move. Hits it off the glass, but it's taken away by Avonworth, and now it goes right to Carson Paglia. Paglia up to Devin Bell. A great pass to him. Bell hits it into the zone, but goes right to Avonworth. Hit out by Dazovsky. Now hit right back in by Carson Paglia. Newhouse Godin battling for it with Bell. Up the boards, Dazovsky. Skates into North Catholic again with it. Goes behind the net now. Corrigan off the boards. Over to Larry Quinte to Bell. Bell now up the boards looking for DiGantano. No ice as it goes down. Smallwood hits it around the boards. Devin Bell will get to it. Now he's hit into the bench.
On his way over the boards.
Anderson's shot stopped by Bork, who holds for a whistle with 10:59 to go in the second.
It shows you how much physicality is in this
I
game
know.
if you're even willing to hit a guy that's trying to make it over the boards.
I've never he was always pushed into the seat on the
Yeah.
bench. Avonworth certainly not backing down here in the second period. They've come out strong. And nice penalty kill. Both teams 1 for 1 on the penalty kill. Taken in here by Avonworth. Shot blocked by Artem Romanov. That was a shot by Hennigan. Gaddy down there battling for it. Hennigan now plays it out. It's a backhander turnover by DiGantano. Kept it into the point by Penrose. Hennigan to Barry. Up to DiGantano. Nice pass over to Ryan Barry, who skates up the ice with it. Ryan Barry played off to the side. Still has it on his stick. Now he's behind the net. Ryan Barry. Pass over to DiGantano. A shot. Scores! Sam DiGantano. 3-0. North Catholic.
Yeah, that was a rocket from Sam DiGantano off a great pass from Ryan Barry. And that is how you shoot the puck right there. Bar down, beats the goaltender, blocker's side.
A rocket and a half coming off the stick of Sam DiGantano for his third of the year. Off the stick of Ryan Barry, who gets his 8th assist and his team leading 12th points. Anderson across, shot high and wide, whistle blows. Off the shot from Ralston. As the puck curled up around to the top of the netting. Or I should say where the netting meets the glass. Avonworth has a much shorter bench than North Catholic, Callie, just by the looks of it from up here.
Yeah, they do.
And
They
that-
don't seem to have many players.
No,
Which a lot of players, I would assume, be double shifting at least.
They'd have to. Alessandro looking over for Beckett Dunn. Off his stick. Now hit down for Ralston. Ralston passes in front. The only one there was Jack Anderson. Hits it over to Colorado. Colorado behind his own net. Turns it over. Behind the net. North Catholic will end up getting possession of it. Great play there by Anderson. Chips it up to Dunn. Now Connerera goes chasing after it. Leffler now. Up to center. Off of Pontello's stick. Pontello dumps it in. Great game so far from Pontello and Anderson on that deep pair. I really like that. Alessandro is side swipe.
I think that's going to definitely
And that's
get
a penalty.
called. Yep.
And let's send it down to Alex Jackson once again.
Well, midway through the second period right here, the puck has just been swinging up and down the ice. Both teams having some decent time on offense and handling the puck, but North able to put another one up 3-0. And only midway through the second here. That's big. They're looking to obviously crush the hope of Avonworth from here on out. In this big rivalry game, the energy's still high on the ice. But this is still a battle. Both teams are still battling. So we've got some great hockey ahead of us. I'll send it back up to you guys. Thank you.
And then Alessandro penalty. 2 minutes for tripping. That's his second penalty of the year. North Catholic looking to be 2 for 2 on the penalty guild tonight. Gaddy on the far side boards. Pressure by Barry. Great pressure by Barry. And it gets out. Great defense from Ryan Barry. Leffler off the stick of Larry Quinte. Does go to the far side boards where it's taken and carried up the ice by Ralston. Ralston behind the net. Up to the point, Leffler. Leffler, far side, Gaddy. Gaddy is shot, save made. Rebound goes back to the boards on the far side. On the near side, I should say. Leffler, a shot deflected in front, never got through. And now Dunn backhands it out. Seifarth and Connerero come together. The puck goes up and over the glass. Right by the mannequins down there. On the short side boards in front of our photographer, Caroline Adams, who does a tremendous job with photos for the website and all social media platforms. Does an awesome job. I'm sure she'll be getting some great shots tonight that you'll be able to see in all of basically North Catholic social media places and the North Catholic website. Now taken in shorthand here by Connerero. Connerero now shot, save made by Mack. Best chance of the entire power play, and it was for the shorthanded team.
But North Catholic earlier on their penalty kill, they had that other shorthanded chance when Alessandro moved that up to Dunn, and Dunn was on the breakaway.
Ralston took it around the net, paid the price with a hit from Barry. Joey Moore at the top, a blast, deflected, save made. Still loose in front, cleared out to Penrose. Shot, that's off the crossbar. Ivan Seifarth knocked down by Perry in front. And taking the other way, penalty's over. DiGantano and Connerero collided on enter into the zone. They get back up there okay. Moore gets it out, over to Ralston. Ralston is shot, blocked by Barry. Followed through there by Moore. That was stopped by Bork. Barry kept in by Gatto, though, nicely with his hand. But it gets out off a great defense by Larry Quinte. Penrose off the stick of DiGantano to the blue line. Rose kept in by Powell, hit up by Penrose. Turnover there as it goes to Powell. Dumped into the North Catholic end. Romanov with 6 minutes left to go in the second and counting. Ryan Barry now looking for Larry Quinte, was knocked down. Hit down the ice by Connor Barry. That's an icing. So Callie, what are you seeing that is allowing North Catholic to be able to maintain this 3-goal lead?
I think that they have been definitely working as a team, and they just killed that penalty assessed to Alessandro. That's definitely another big momentum booster, and they have just been mainly in control of the game for the most part, especially in the offensive zone, as they have been moving the puck really good around the perimeter of the ice, And they've been keeping Avonworth on their feet as they seem to be chasing the puck for the most part this game.
Far side boards chipped out nicely by Ryan Berry. Pass up to Powell. Powell dumps it in. Corrigan got the better angle, hits it around the boards. Looking for Berry, goes off the stick of the defenseman and out. Played back up to Newhouse Godine. Off his stick though, and Corrigan dumps it into the Avonworth end. Tedis didn't get there up to the point. Larquinte shot high and a little bit wide. North Catholic trying to back in, did Ryder Graff. Now he ends up getting it back and over to Quinn Tyler, who dumps it in. Newhouse Godine taken away from him by Tyler. Leaves it for Risher, a shot. Save made, rebound, Matt covers. Some tall guys.
Oh yeah, both teams have some tall players, and
Newhouse,
that has been a factor of the physicality.
Newhouse Godine and Seifarth. Two big bodies for Avonworth. Hit around by Robinson. Pontello on the far side boards. Hits it back around where Robinson will take it up from there. Robinson up to the point on his side. That's Anderson. A shot deflected wide off of Seifarth. Risher and Leffler get into a little bit of a collision there. Still maintained by North Catholic. Risher looking across. Didn't quite work. Good defense by Ralston, who skates up with it now. Up across from Ward, just skips by his stick. Anderson up the boards. Big hits by Leffler on Quinn Tyler, who is coming across the ice with his head down. And he's going off to the bench. That's a scary collision there. Now Ryan Berry has it in the North Catholic end, into the Avonworth end. Looking across for Robinson, who didn't win the battle though, but he's had a tremendous game so far as Miles Robinson. Mort has taken away from him by Connor Berry, and it gets out. No ice. Devin Bell goes to chase. Mack hits it around. Ryan Berry, what a spinorama pass to Paglia. It is taken away from him. Kept in by Connor Berry nicely. And Seifarth now plays it. Up the boards, it barely gets out. Romanov over to Berry, who skates in with a nice pass over to Paglia as the opportunity for a shot. Hey, scores! Carson Paglia, his first as a North Catholic Trojan, puts his team up 4-1. 4-0, I should say. Can you say, Rister?
Yeah, what a great shot, especially for your first goal, as Paglia got called up here to the varsity team. And what a night to get called up for Paglia as he gets his first off a great shot.
In just his third game on the varsity roster, Carson Paglia gets his first as a varsity North Catholic hockey player. And Ryan Berry gets another assist on that one. That's his 9th on the season, 2nd of the game, 13th point of the year. That shot stopped by Borka Dadzinov. Dadzovsky. Becca Dunn. Skating behind the net, up to Colorero. Colorero now. To Dunn, who dumps it in further. Tedis. Now, Odell, I should say. He's in a battle. Lying on the near side boards. Looking down for Dunn, deflected just wide by Colorero. Now gets out. Dazovsky got it out. Alessandro Cost, Connor Berry. who dumps it in. Blocker to side by goaltender Mack.
And it looks like Quinn Tyler has left the bench for North Catholic, looking like he'll head to the locker room to be evaluated. As I noticed, he was getting his shoulder checked on the bench after taking that big hit at the North Catholic blue line.
And we'll continue to monitor on that situation with any update we get over the rest of the game. And that one's hit towards the goaltender Mack by Leo Kutlenius. Stopped by Mack for a whistle with 1:17 to go in the second. North Catholic wins the first of the battle there. That's in front for Lair Quinte. Stop made by Mack. Seifarth up to the North Catholic blue line. Moore gets it. Hasn't taken away from him by Lair Quinte. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Digatano across to Barry. Barry skates up with it. To the top of the circle, a shot. Save made by Mack, who holds on for the whistle.
I noticed North Catholic, they're now barely giving Avonworth any zone time in their offensive end, which is definitely good for North Catholic as the results are on the scoreboard as they lead 4-0 here in the second period.
And that one goes towards Bork, who covers up there. Joey Moore, leading goal scorer for Avonworth, went to the bench just now before that previous face-off, holding his arm, slapped his stick against the bench once he got over there, a little frustrated, or maybe even a little bit, hopefully not dinged up. But we'll continue to monitor that, see if he comes out or what his shifts look like here in the third period, as we will with Quinn Tyler, who Callie just mentioned went to the locker room just a minute or two ago. Digantano has taken away from him by Seifarth, who skates down the ice with it. Seifarth has a roll off his stick. He'll have to regroup. Seifarth still has it. His shot, save made by Dylan Bork.
And Dylan Bork really liking to use his glove, as he's made a majority of glove saves here, and they've been excellent saves, as that was his 17th save of the game so far.
Dylan Bork 5-0-1 on the year. Has only given up eight goals in those 6 games. Cotterer out, stops and starts here in the near side boards with 3 seconds less to go. Dunn's got to get a shot off here. He doesn't. End of the period. But it's been a good first 2 periods. North Catholic gets 2 goals in each, the first and the second period, giving North Catholic a 4-0 lead at the end of 2. So Callie, what are your thoughts so far after 2 periods for North Catholic?
I thought North Catholic has been in control of the game for the most part, as they have had a lot of good offensive chances. Even on their own penalty kill, they have had a lot of shorthanded opportunities, almost led to shorthanded goals. And overall, just great offensive pressure from North Catholic. And back on defense, they have been pretty solid as well. Of course, Dylan Bork is always helping out the team, as he stopped all 17 that he has faced so far. So I say overall, North Catholic should be heading into the third feeling pretty good.
Absolutely. Let's send it over to our tremendous analysis from Owen Hoffman on his observations from the first 2 periods of play. Owen, take it away, buddy.
For the first period, more shots on net. I know they...
One second here, a little technical difficulties. We'll get Owen on here in a second. We got time.
Sorry, Owen.
Do a little mic switcheroo up here. A little check here. Oh, can you hear me?
more shots
There we go.
on net. I know they are in the lead, but if they want to extend it, more shots on net. 11-7 shots in favor of Avonworth. For the second, Trojans are having some really good chances in the offensive zone, and Bork has been tremendous, and hopefully he keeps this fire going into the third.
Perfect.
Well said.
Well
Excellently said, yeah.
And we appreciate Owen's patience there, as we have our phenomenal producer up here tonight with us, as always, the great Patrick Sharp. And we'll get Owen's observations coming out of the end of the game as well. And we look forward to that.
Yes, we do.
And with that, that does it for our first 2 periods of coverage. We got the third period coming up in about, let's call it 8 minutes or so. We'll be back on air. Until then, grab a snack, get something to eat, use the restroom, and we'll be talking with you again in just a couple minutes. See you then.
Welcome back. I'm Alex Jackson here with Coach Babarich. So, Coach, you're up 4-0 in a big rivalry game midseason. What's got you here tonight?
Well, it started from the back end out, right? Obviously good goaltending again from Dylan, but also really strong defensive play tonight. We've been reducing their chances. They haven't had a lot of second chances in our end. So really kudos to our goaltending and our defense, and that's fed some chances on the offensive end to give us some opportunities to put some goals up on the board and give us this cushion going into the third.
Right. And what was the conversation like in the locker room? Like from a coaching standpoint, what are you giving the players in this situation?
Well, you just got to stay focused, right? I mean, there's still 17 minutes to play. There's still a whole period to go, but we have a 4-0 lead, but we want to put our foot down, right? We want to not let them give chances and let them back in, right? So we want to make sure we're taking care of business, taking care of our defensive end, finish this game strong, and go into the Thanksgiving break with a win.
That's awesome, Coach. Thank you. So now we're going to send it over to last week's podcast.
Great attitude. Right? Great. It's just whatever. I'm just positive, can do, going to make it happen. Work ethic. No one's going to outwork me. And I know for a lot of people say, I worked hard. Well, it's funny. So Andrew Wiggins, who you may be familiar with, but Andrew was our first-round draft pick by us. And ultimately, we traded him before he played with us for Kevin Love. Andrew's now doing well for the Golden State Warriors. But I remember having lunch at our practice facility, Cleveland Clinic Courts, with his mother, and we were talking. His mother was a accomplished. She was an Olympic, runner, sprinter, and she used to tell the story about Andrew and his brother, and they would go and work out for basketball, and she goes. She'd ask them, did you guys work hard? And they go, yeah, we worked hard. She goes, is someone working harder than you right now? So there's always somebody working hard, sort of like your work is never finished. But, so that work ethic is huge.
And there is a little bit of a snippet of our interview that we had, Ryan and myself, we had with Len Komarovsky last Wednesday in the North Catholic boardroom, and we couldn't have enjoyed our conversation more with Mr. Komarovsky and the stories he had, the lessons he had to teach, and the insight and the advice he had for us then, and he's going to have for North Catholic moving forward as a board member at the school now is extraordinary. And I'm hoping we might have him on the podcast again in the coming future, maybe next year. We get him back on. But there's so much to talk about. It was a long episode. Granted that it was a long one. It was over an hour.
Wow.
It was over an hour. He had a lot to say. We had a lot to talk about. But he couldn't have been more gracious with his time and couldn't have been a better person to interview. And we really appreciate his time. We encourage you to listen to that on the North Catholic website and anywhere else you find podcasts. The title of it is the North Catholic Athletics Podcast. And we hope you enjoy that. North Catholic, Avonworth, about ready to take the ice for the start of the third period. And before we get started here in the third period, Ryan, how about we talk about what has North Catholic done right so far, and what do they need to be better at here in the third period?
I think North Catholic has done a lot of offensive plays right so far, as they have been moving the puck well, keeping Avonworth on their toes a lot in the first and second period. But as far as defense goes, I noticed North Catholic a couple of times has made turnovers at the blue line, and Avonworth has had quite a decent amount of odd man rushes. So I think North Catholic definitely needs to be careful of that and fix that up here in the third period, just to prevent any more of those scoring opportunities from Avonworth.
I couldn't agree more with that. And we had that interview with Coach Babarich at the start of the second before we played that snippet of our interview with Alex Jackson down there. Great interview as always. And Coach Babarich's D-core tonight has been tremendous, especially with some of those new call-ups that we talked about throughout the game in Cali. And only 3 of the 7 defensemen tonight played a game last year at the varsity level. And that just speaks to the next man up mentality of this North Catholic team, which they've had to have this year. graduating 13 seniors, pardon me. And Tay Mellis is back here tonight. A North Catholic alum, leading point getter last year for the North Catholic Trojans. And it was a play. I was shocked to see him before the game started. Coming back to root on his alma mater tonight, went back to the locker room. They were all ecstatic to see him. He was such a character guy last year for this North Catholic team. Such a great guy. And it was great to see him and see his smile today. And just another motivational tool for North Catholic coming to this game as their buddy came back to see him play. And just next man up mentality for the Trojans this year, Callie.
Oh, yeah. We noticed that some of the freshmen they've been called up, they've been already making big impacts in the game, and it's looking very bright for North Catholic's future.
Face-off won by North Catholic, dumped in by Alessandro. Hit along the boards and it gets out right by Connor Berry. Ralston takes it. Ralston has it taken away from him nicely. But Artem Romanov. Romanov up through the top of the circle. Pass across just a little bit out of the range of Beckett Dunn. And Connor Berry knocked down as Avonworth was entering the offensive end. Icing, not icing I should say, but offsides on Avonworth. As Connor Berry lost an edge entering the zone. Face-off won by Avonworth all the way back into their defensive end. Turnover forced by Colorero. Colorero leaves it for Alessandro. Alessandro hard on his stick. Colorero blast just wide. Leffler taken away by Colorero at the point. Back to Leffler it goes, who skates out with it into the North Catholic end. Avery Leffler in front looking for Powell. Goes off his stick. Behind the net, though, it's taken by Ralston. Ralston, who forced the turnover, still chasing after it. In front, just wide. Out of the reach of everyone. Alessandro over to Colorero. Colorero dumps it in. And North Catholic go for a change as everyone comes off. And 5 new guys come on. Right here in front of us, Joey Moore comes out with it. Skates in, Joey Moore. That one's just high. Bork probably got a piece of it. Far side boards, taken by DiGantano. DiGantano enters. Shot save made, and it's covered up by Mack.
And I would say that was one of Avonworth's best chances right there as he moved around the North Catholic defender all alone, but unfortunately missed the net.
Face-off won by Avonworth, hit around the boards. Gets right out of the reach of Pontello. Pontello goes back to play it. Gusto got in the way of it, but eventually gets out. Newhouse Godin goes back to play it. Lair Quinte trying to beat him for it. Godin strong on the puck, gets it right in front of his own net off of Mack, and it gets cleared up to center and into the North Catholic end, but Pontello has some room with it. Off the boards, Barry over to Lair Quinte. Lair Quinte gets around a man. Lair Quinte still has it. And they're off sides, entering the zone. As DiGantano might have been a little off coming in here on the near side wing. And Callie, when you have a smaller team, as Avonworth does compare to North's roster, that has to wear on the legs as the game goes on, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially it looks like Avonworth is missing a lot of players as they only have 7 forwards currently on the bench and 4 defensemen. So they are definitely short quite a few. I'm sure, as I said earlier, some of them are double shifting, and that's definitely something to be taken advantage of by North Catholic, as Avonworth probably has some tired players out on the ice.
Powell's shot there went high and wide. Powell backhands it back deep, looking for Ralston. Carterberry ties him up. Hitting it around the boards was Robinson. Now at the point, Penrose looking down for Gaddy. Kept in the zone by Avonworth. To the point, Penrose's shot deflected, went high over the net. Romanov's clear off a Ralston stick and out of the zone. Gaddy dumps it in. Romanov goes to chase it. Romanov gets body positioning, chips it right past the stick of Ralston over to Quinn Tyler, who's back in the game, which is nice to see. And Penrose enters with it for Avonworth off the turnover, but Avonworth is offside.
Yeah, definitely good to see Quinn Tyler back, as earlier he left the second period. Looked like in shoulder discomfort.
Devin Bellacross on the ice for North Catholic. Shot that was blocked to the side, I should say, by Ryder Graff. Penrose off the pass for Moore, stopped by Bork. Paglia off the boards in front of the bench and out. Leffler back to Penrose. Penrose to Leffler. Leffler dumps it in. Just wide of the goals. It was deflected off a Graff on the way in. Seifarth to Moore. Moore off the skate of Paglia goes over to Graff, who plays it to the corner. Leffler chips it right back across the ice, where it's picked up by Kulenius. Up to Ryan Berry. Ryan Berry gets around a man. That was Tedis who fell down. But Joey Moore ends up getting the puck in his own end, off the boards, plays it back to himself. Turnover forced. Colorado to Berry. Back to Colorado. It just goes behind him. Seems like I'm battling a case of hiccups here in the third. And that's a big hit there by Moore on Graff at the Avonworth blue line. Avonworth still trying to get it out. Now they do. Moore plays it up to Anderson, to Seifarth. Penalty coming up on North Catholic as they touch it. Bit hit there on Anderson by Leo Kulenius. And Avonworth will go back to the power play. And let's send it down to Alex Jackson.
Well, like Coach Babb said in our interview, the Trojans so far during this third period have stayed focused, still controlling the puck in the neutral zone, still playing great defense. And just to echo what he said, great play from Bork in the net, keeping everything out from the duration of this one. So, we got a shutout going so far. Would be a second one in a row, not to jinx it or anything. But, yeah, the Trojans are just looking to ride this lead into Thanksgiving break and maybe even add on to it on the way. Send it back up to you guys.
Well, I thank you, Alex. 11:30 to go here in the third period. 1:45 to go in the penalty to Kulenius. Gaddy has it for Avonworth here on the near side boards. Up to Penrose at the point. Interference was the call. Might have been a little late, but it wasn't that late on the hit. Gaddy misses it. Nice D there by Beckett Dunn with the stick lift, as Ralston will be forced to bring it back in. Carberry pushes Ralston to the outside behind the net. Over to Gaddy. Gaddy lined up by Carberry. Gaddy still maintains it. Looks in front. Beckett Dunn was there. Nice defense goes to Carberry, who gets it out. And out of foot race for it is Colorado. He'll get there first. Colorado's shot. Save made by Mack.
Great hustle there from Colorado to get to that puck. And he gets a quality shot off on net.
And an icing from Avonworth. Faceoff goes in their own zone. LaQuinte in the battle for their tie-up off the draw. Avonworth comes out with it. Leffler has it. Shot stopped by Bork.
That was
For what
Bork's.
is called his 20th save of the game. As he's looking for back-to-back shutouts. Shot from the point, turned away by Bork on the shot by Leffler. Back up to Leffler at the point. Nice stick there by LaQuinte, but it goes over to Powell. Shot deflected high. Ryan Berry over to LaQuinte. LaQuinte has it, stops, starts, brings it in. LaQuinte now a blaster. Save made, still loose, and it doesn't go in. Ryan Berry almost got it in. He's hit at the end of the play. There's no call. As there was no whistle on that one, Ryan Berry just planted the whistle. And Emilio LaQuinte is in there to tell. Looked like Leffler about it. Sticking up for his teammate.
So close there for North Catholic as that shot by LaQuinte laid in the blue paint. Goaltender thought he had it, but he didn't. And Barry almost puts that one home.
Ralston looking up for Odell. He doesn't get to it. Penalty's over. North Catholic kills another one. Odell takes it off his stick. He can't carry it. Now he gets it back. Odell, great play. Across, just wide from Ralston. Cleared out by Anderson. All the way to the Avonworth end. Risher on the pressure. Tedis has a roll off his stick. He still has a little bit of time. Gets up to Ralston. Ralston across the ice. Over to Odell. Odell knocks it down and brings it in. Anderson, though, takes it away from him. Anderson has a fall off his stick. Goes towards Bork, who has to cover. And he does for the whistle. Still a little bit of pushing there. As Avonworth's starting to get a little frustrated here.
Yeah, they're starting to. Each team sharing a few words after the whistles now. Trying to get something going.
You think about it, Avonworth's only scored one goal since November 3rd. Big hit there on Connor Berry. As he gets up, he was ailing coming into this game, though. And a big hit from Berry responds. Seifert is tying up Romanov. This game's getting chippy, folks. Alessandro, big hit. Seifert rams Berry in. He's tripped up. Still no call. There's a whistle. Right there, and Romanov over the head. Here at the end. Romanov now. We have a Donnybrook here in the corner. Look out. Dylan Tennis knocked down Romanov, and they got to a scuffle at the end. Avonworth, all this is a result of Avonworth's frustration.
Yeah, you can tell they're really frustrated right now, taking it all out on North Catholic, and that's really not going to help them at all as they're going to be in the box.
Dylan Tennis is gone for Avonworth. He's not coming back into this game. Seifert is in the box. So is Romanov. And you gotta love Romanov stepping up for his teammate Connor Berry.
Oh yeah.
Who came into this game hurt. He is playing hurt with a shoulder that he injured over the weekend at his club hockey games that he's playing for his North Pittsburgh Wildcats team. He was injured coming into this game with a right shoulder injury. He gets hit hard twice over the course of that shift, right to the shoulder, and still kept on playing, and Romanov was having none of it.
Oh yeah, a great teammate there sportsman. Oh yeah, teammate.
And look,
Romanov.
Connor Berry's going in there to tell him thank you right now. And Romanov, the gentle giant, I call him. He's the
Exactly.
sweetest guy you could ever meet. Coming in from Ukraine in his freshman year, really looks up to his deep partner Connor Berry. And Connor Berry he's a leader on this team. He wears the A on his chest for a reason. And he looks up to him so much, and it's been a great fit this year. Let's send it down to Alex Jackson. Let's see what his thoughts are on all that.
Thank you, guys.
Commotion.
Well, that was quite something right there. For a second, I thought we're going to see a little more action, maybe some benches clearing. But that definitely just shows you once again, how much of a rivalry this is. I mean, North has controlled the game pretty much the entire time. But Avonworth still got fight in them. They're gonna take this one to the very end. So we still got some interesting game ahead of us. Back up to you guys. Thanks.
And you can feel, as he said, the tensions are rising.
Oh yeah,
and that
for
came
sure.
to a boiling point right there.
Yeah, starting the first period, you could feel the tension between both teams, and it finally broke out there. So I wouldn't be surprised to see another brawl after the whistle before this game ends.
North Catholic is on the power play right now as Alessandro gets it up to the point. Barry just misses his. Larquinte, I should say, just misses his shot. Connor Barry got it over to Alessandro, who skates in. Save made by Mack and cleared out by Avonworth. But the penalty right now was the initial one called. That is the reason why North Catholic is on the power play right now, and that was to Jake Seifarth, who has his 7th penalty of the year, as he's been in the box quite a bit this year. Dylan Tedis is out for the rest of the game with, I would say, a misconduct. And Artem Romanov is in the box probably for a trip. Not for a trip, I should say, but for a roughing after the whistle. Alessandro down to Barry. Barry shot just wide. 45 seconds to go. The penalty is Seifarth. Whipped around. It gets out. And North Catholic, you're up in this game. With a win in this one, you're above Avonworth in the standings. No need to do anything stupid. That shot turned away. Nice shot there by Connor Barry, who's still going hard in this game despite his injuries. Connor Barry, a blast. Save made by Mack. 16 seconds to go with a penalty. And Callie, what do you think you'd be telling North Catholic to do right now on the bench over the next 6 minutes and 43 seconds of this game?
I would say keep playing how you're playing, but be careful. This is such a physical game, not to make any stupid mistakes, not to take any unnecessary penalties, as Avonworth has been getting a little chippy in this game. So I would definitely be careful with that. Is North Catholic is up 4-0, but certainly you don't want to give Avonworth a chance of coming back.
Avonworth kills that penalty. Both teams are perfect on the penalty kill tonight. Kulenius over to Risher, hit the boards before him, it looked like, and it got out. Seifarth out of the box, enters the zone with it. Pushed to the side by Kulenius. Now center in front, wide, Leffler. Down towards the net. Stopped by Bork. Seifarth almost looked like he was trying to spin out Bork coming through the crease. That doesn't work. Quinn Risher. Shot hard but wide. Seifarth now at center. Gets around a man. Now Kulenius has some time. Plays it. Back behind the net. Beckett Dunn. Plays it. Kept in nicely. Seifarth toppled down by Corrigan. Seifarth slow to get up. Big hit by Corrigan. Dunn turns it over to Penrose. Penrose nicely enters the zone with it and dumps it around.
And big hit there by Corrigan. Man, he did not see him coming.
And that's an icing on North Catholic, as this will come back to the North Catholic end with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this one. And we can feel the tensions even below us here with the fans.
Yes, a little argument
starting to simmer a
going
little bit
on.
back and forth. We'll see what happens here in the next 4 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm ready for anything. Smallwood, shot, stopped by Bork through a maze of traffic. Add that to the list of great saves from Dylan Bork in this one. Danny Mack has been good too for Avonworth. Hasn't got a lot of help offensively. He's got none help. 0 goals, that's not going to win you a game. Hit cross ice into the North Catholic end. Pontello muffs it. Kept in the zone by Avonworth in front. Nice stick. That one off the crossbar from Ralston. And that shot from Smallwood gobbled up by Bork.
Man, I thought that was going in, but it rang the post. Avonworth definitely frustrated as they haven't been able to finish on anything this game.
And when you're a team that's playing as well as North Catholic has throughout this game up to this point, you get some of those bounces. That's a great example, one of them there. Battle here in the North Catholic end with just about 4 minutes to go in this one. Dazovsky centered in front. Taken away. Romanov out of the box now. Skates up with it. Paglia knocked down by Moore. Moore now gets it off the turnover. Moore drop pass. No one there except Carson Paglia. His pass across was intercepted by Powell. Powell's pass across. Down the ice, missed Newhouse Godin. And now Romanov plays it behind his own net. Paglia clears it. Up just beyond the blue line where it's taken in now by Moore. Moore shot stopped by Bork. Dadovsky. Great D there by Connor Berry. Turnovers. It's going to be Avonworth gets it back. Shot save made by Bork. And cleared by Quinn Risher. Newhouse Godin goes back to playing. And his own end. Intercepted by Becca Dunn. Becca Dunn enters the zone. Dunn. Over to Carrero. Shot. Stop made by Mack. Now Carrero gets it back. Over to Alessandro. Shot just wide. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in regulation. Passed across by Avonworth. It's a turnover. Carrero now. Shot save made by Mack, who covers for a whistle.
And there's that second line again, Alex, doing what they do best. All that offensive opportunity, shots from Calderero and Dunn. Great passing plays from Alessandro.
Taken up here by Anderson, who dumps it in. Kept in along the far boards by Kursich. But North Catholic able to get it out here. Ryder Graff's played excellent defense tonight. My nice play there to get it out. Now he's going to have to come back here on defense. Nice play there by Beckett Dunn. Goes off him and back into the Avonworth end. Penrose now. Skates up with it. Penrose into the North Catholic end. Penrose save made by Bork. Pass in front was intercepted by Calderero, who skates down the ice with the Calderero shot. Save made by Mack, who holds for a whistle with 1 minute and 50 seconds to go. This is the only game going on tonight here in the Varsity Gold Division. Odell dumps it in. Anderson tried to clear it. Odell knocked it down. Ryan Berry up at the point, pressured Smallwood, who had to hit it across ice. Ralston. Over to Gaddy. Anderson, great D there, and he gets out looking for Ryan Berry, who gets it. Ryan Berry knocked down by Leffler hard. Avonworth gets it. Out to center, Odell now. Odell, nice defense there by Digitano on the back check. Ralston now evades his stick and goes back out to the opposing Avonworth blue line. Less than a minute to go here in regulation. Pass across, Odell. Gets it back on the give and go. A shot blocked by Pontello, who's been excellent tonight. That shot glances off the glove of Dylan Bork on the shot by Ralston. Anderson back around looking for Pontello. Pontello pushes Odell to the side. Ralston still has on his stick. Checks in front. Might have hit the iron. Leffler keeps it in. Lair Quinte now. Up to Digantano, who dumps it in. Looked like he might have got a piece of the glove of Mack. As well behind the net. We're less than 15 seconds now to go in this one. Taken up to the blue line. Across Hennigan. Shot wide. Kursich. Leffler there as well. 3, 2, and 1. North Catholic is tied for the division lead as they move now in the year to 6-1-1, and Avonworth falls to 6-3. And North Catholic still has a game in hand on Avonworth as they now lead them by 1 point in the Varsity A Gold division, tied with North Hills and Quaker Valley at the top with 13 points. And North Catholic plays North Hills next Monday in a much anticipated matchup at RMU at 7:15. But Cali, 4-0. It got chippy there at the end. North Catholic played a tremendous first 2 periods and locked it down at the end. Overall impressions from this game, and who really stood out to you?
I thought overall this game was great. I mean, everybody contributed to North Catholic, as we definitely saw it there with the physicality. Everybody standing up for their teammates, doing a really great job. And of course, Dylan Bork, every game has been great for North Catholic as he earns his shutout, and that's his second in a row, I believe.
Second in a row.
As he has been great. Calderaro, Anderson, the call up for North Catholic. He was excellent on defense.
Pontello, excellent.
Pontello, and Connor Berry, he played like he wasn't even injured.
I know.
It was great stuff overall from North Catholic, and a great win as they pull this one out 4-0.
And Dylan Bork should be his third shutout in a row. That referee didn't call that crappy goal back on Halloween.
Yeah.
But Dylan Bork, tremendous, as he's going to be leading in save percentage and in goals against average after this one. As he was leading goals against average before this one, second in save percentage, now will be topping both. And let's send it to Owen Hoffman for Owen's observations for this contest tonight.
Bork has been great. I don't know what to say about it. He was outstanding in this game, and that's all I had to say about that third period there.
Perfect.
Yes.
I couldn't have said it better myself. And now let's send it down to Alex Jackson with his Player of the Game interview.
Thank you, Alex and Callie. I'm here with Emilio Larquente. So first off, Emilio, big 4-0 win against the big rival Avonworth. How does that feel going into Thanksgiving break?
Going to Thanksgiving break, it's going to be great. Everyone's happy, morale's high. Feeling pretty good about it. Lopes down.
Lopes down, yeah. And you got your first goal tonight. Just tell me about it.
So, been on a kind of a drought. 9 assists, but 0 goals. This game, batted out of the air, went to the front, and I was like, okay, I'm scoring here. Ripped it out, hit a bottom, top back bar.
That's awesome, yeah. What allowed you guys to really control this game? And you pretty much stayed on top of the puck for, like, pretty much the whole game.
We kept our heads. until that one little fight in the back. 52, dirty player, highest penalty minutes in the league. We were ready for him. We knew what he was going to do. He tried to get in our heads, and it didn't work.
Right. So final question, Emilio. What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Honestly, mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes for the win? All right. Well, thank you. I'll send it back up to Alex and Callie.
Thanks, guys.
That sounds tremendous to me.
Yeah.
Favorite Thanksgiving dish, Callie?
I'm going to have to go with stuffing on that one.
Stuffing?
Yeah.
You put some gravy on that?
No gravy.
No
See, I'm not
gravy?
a gravy fan.
Really?
I've never liked it.
Well, cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce, pretty good.
Really? So you prefer the cranberry sauce over the gravy by a lot?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
How about you? Favorite?
I would have to say mashed potatoes and gravy. Mashed potatoes and gravy. That does it for me every time. What about you? Owen, what are you saying? Turkey. You put some gravy on that turkey? Cranberry sauce? Just plain turkey. Excellent. I'm sure you could take a big nap after eating that. And we look forward to, we look forward to the next game. We also look forward to Thanksgiving this Thursday. And we wish each of you listening a great and happy Thanksgiving and a start to your holiday season. As we're counting down to Christmas, Callie, as our next broadcast, I don't believe,
Still the 20th,
I think it's still the 20th. Let me look at my schedule right now. Our next home broadcast is on December 20th, which is, 4 weeks from today, against Wheeling Park, who comes to town. Wheeling Park is at the bottom of the division right now on the Varsity A Gold side. And that might be a nice matchup for North Catholic to head into the break on a high note. Until then, they play North Hills next Monday, as I mentioned, and then they play Montour in 2 Mondays after that at RMU as well. Another 7:15 start in that one. And Callie, great broadcast as always.
Yes,
and
you too.
Have
Awesome.
a great break as we head into break.
Thank you.
And
You too.
so for myself, Alex Brown, Callie Martis, Owen Hoffman, Alex Jackson, Ava Connolly, and Patrick Sharp, our phenomenal executive producer. That's our crew. That's our game. North Catholic wins 4-0. Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody.